Are we likely to get any more clarity today? We were pretty sure yesterday we'd get some news, and still it didn't come.
Good morning, Anna. In fact, we're very close to an agreement, but that fell through. And the focus here is very much Angela Merkel. She negotiated this package. She endorsed a package that would see Frans Timmermans lead the European Commission. But the problem here is her own political group, the Christian Democrats, they do not see the logic, the rationale behind this. They really don't understand why the German Chancellor is about to give up the biggest job in Brussels, having won the election, and give it to a rival, to a social democrat. And again, those words from Emmanuel Macron, who ultimately said, look, there's no point. We've been here for 19 hours. Unless we're able to bridge and get to a compromise, we're just going around in circles. There's really no clarity. And in fact, we're not closer to a deal than we were yesterday. And again, we know that there is a deadline coming up tomorrow. Maybe that pressure from the European Parliament may actually lead to some kind of agreement today. But the truth is, we're not clear in any kind of stretch of the imagination that something will come out of this meeting today.
So we're not clear if anything's going to come out of this, but there's been a lot of talk about France taking the ECB presidency then, Maria. So run us through whether that seems like a likely outcome here.
So French officials speaking to Bloomberg have told us they think they have a case for the European Central Bank. In particular, if someone like Timmermans were to become the Commission president, they think that gender balance is actually crucial. And Anna, unlike many other countries, they believe they have high-profile women who could actually be a good fit for the role. They talk about Christine Lagarde, they talk about Sylvie Goulard. But you can see why this is very problematic for Angela Merkel and the Germans, because you could get to a situation where after this entire negotiation, they go home empty-handed, they don't get the Commission, and they don't get the European Central Bank. And at one point, we know the Germans were really pushing hard to get Weidmann at the top of the ECB.
Right, and Macron was talking about the failure of yesterday, so the pressure on to find some kind of solution. Will there be a French leader for the ECB then? Let's talk about what's going on with Italy, because this could in some way be linked. Italy has agreed then to lower its budget deficit, and this does seem to have had some kind of impact on BTPs this morning. What is the latest on the Italian story?
Well, Anna, the Italian government, for the one hand, when it comes to the European jobs, they actually do not agree with this package. They believe that it was done almost in a backdoor deal, and they cannot agree to it. When it comes to now the deficit and that potential fine, we know that that decision was supposed to come out today. The European Commission was supposed to give the go-ahead to this, or maybe not. But again, this was delayed because there was no agreement here, and we're expecting that maybe something could come up in the next days. But what's interesting now is that the Italian government actually believes they can bring down their own deficit closer to 2%. That can maybe ease some of the tensions. And the mood music that we hear now is that the Commission, if anything, is leaning towards being lenient if they're able to bring down this target from 2.4 to 2.04.